Oh, okay. Ah, there it is.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First, we have roll call. Commissioner Devlin, present. Commissioner O'Brien, present. Commissioner Osborne.
Absent.
Commissioner Fernandez.
Present.
Next, we have special preservation. Yeah, that was okay, this is the time for the public comments regarding issues or matters not on the agenda, but still within the jurisdiction of the planning commission of Yreka. Public comments period is not intended to be a question and answer period or conversations with the commissioners or city staff. Commissioners, when recognized by chair, may ask questions of the presenter, but no action may be taken by the planning commission during the public comment section of the meeting, except to direct staff to prepare or place an item on the privilege agenda. Any public comments?
If you can come over here to the microphone or get a little bit closer to the computer.
Come to the microphone.
Yeah.
Please state your name.
Sorry, that's not Bluetooth.
Please state your name and address.
All right. My name's Ed Harris. I live at 212 Wetzel Way here in Yreka. A little bit of a background. I go back several generations here in Yreka, Siskiyou County. Family has been involved in the city growth and business and life for a long, long time. I served on the city council back in 25 years ago now, I think. My son's 26, so that was more than that. He was born in 96. Anyways, the reason I'm here tonight is I saw that this meeting tonight on Facebook, that it was come by tonight for this. And I apologize for not having notes or haven't been able to reach out to anyone to find out more. I appreciate what you're doing with a workshop like this. I have concerns though. I would hope that with any kind of project that the planning commission and the city is going to get involved in, there's a lot more forward thinking about ramifications of a project that will take its toll on the community and local businesses. The example I'm going to use is the Greenway project. Conceptually, a great idea. The reality is it's terrible for this city. It's the tweaker highway. Every single day at work, I spend 15 to 20 minutes picking up their garbage, their human waste. And there was an easement that a lot of businesses gave the city property. If something like that's going to give, businesses are onto it, and they're going to sure make sure that the city has a clause in there that that property is taken care of and maintained. The city is stretched, I know that, and I'm smart enough to know that, especially having served on the council. But at the same point, when my aunt comes up to visit my mom, I'm not going to let them go walk that. There is no way in the world. And I don't know how many of you have been down there recently, or if ever. It is not a safe place. It is not a place you want to show off the city of Yreka, unless you want to really illustrate to people the problem going on with drugs and homelessness in this community. Is there a solution? Well, that's for a whole other workshop, and probably not with the planning department. I'm very happy to see the city manager here. I've met him one time in City Hall, welcomed him. He's a breath of fresh air. and the little conversation and the little bit that I get to see on Facebook, and from people that go to meetings, is that forward thinking, I believe, is there from the city administration. So in closing, once again, if there's gonna be a big project, think down. It's gonna look great for that week. Just like the Greenway looked great for the first couple weeks. If you haven't been down there, walk it. Don't do it alone. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else for comments?
So is it a comment about an item not on the agenda?
Geez, I don't know.
I guess, just
I guess-
really- yeah, just really quick, we have a tentative parcel net public hearing that'll have public comment related to that. And then we'll have the urban design workshop, which will basically be you guys talk about whatever you want for as long as you want. So I'm not sure if it pertains to either of those two items. If it's not, you can have 2 minutes.
Real quick.
Okay.
I can be quick.
Oh, you're.
Hi, John East, 520 North Oregon Street. And my question was, have you rethought or given consideration to the Landmarks Commission? That was once a group here that had a lot of thought and input into the historic district.
Okay, next meeting, staff and commissioners' comments.
I guess really quick to address that question from staff. Hi, my name is Juliana Lucchese. I'm the planning director for the city of Yreka. I have a card in the back if you need anything. And just a quick shout out, we do have refreshments. Those are completely yours to take. We have not discussed opening back up the historic district or the landmark commission, but it's definitely something we can talk about. I believe there was, I know Mr. Rosenski here has a lot of history he can give me about that group, having sat on it for a little bit. I'm not aware of the full history of why it was absorbed into the planning commission, but I think it's something we could revisit. If you want to grab my card, we can have a conversation about that. Outside of comments, just to let everybody know, we have canceled the December meeting because it's very close to the holiday season. So our last meeting for the year will be our November 16th meeting, which will be at the council chambers, which is by the city hall, which is where we normally meet. So this is out of the ordinary. So if you're interested in coming back to this group, we meet every third Tuesday of the month in the council chambers. Thank you. Wednesday. If you go Tuesday, it's city council, so you still get a show. Thank you.
Okay, next is consent agenda. Items listed under the consent agenda are considered routine, non-controversial, and will be enacted by one motion unless any member of the commission wishes to remove an item for discussion or a member of the public wishes to comment on an item.
I move that we approve the minutes of September 21st.
Almost.
Aye.
Okay, good. Okay. Next is the public hearings. It is the 2022-15 Howard Warren's tentative parcel map public hearing.
All right, that's all you need to do. So tonight we have a proposed tentative parcel map for your consideration, beginning on page 6 of your packets. It's a very straightforward parcel split. So it is a single existing parcel on South Oregon Street. And this basically has 2 commercial buildings already constructed on the property. The property owner, Ken Barnes, is here today with the surveyor, Terry Curry. So if you have any specific questions for them, they are available for those comments after we're done with clarifying questions. Basically, Mr. Barnes is proposing to separate his parcel into 3 separate parcels so that each of the commercial units are on their own parcel. And there is a leftover vacant parcel that could be open for development in the future. There is no proposed development at this time, so it is not considered part of the project. And there is no request for changing the zoning of the property, which is M1 light industrial. So I'll open it up for questions from the commission. I don't have any questions.
I have a question. Ben, you said there's two buildings on two of the parcels.
Correct.
Can you tell us, anybody here what the two buildings are right now?
One is the therapy building, used by therapy, and there's the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Office.
These are located behind the Honda dealership. Okay, that's fine. That's all I have.
And then the project is also eligible for a California Environmental Quality Act exemption. It's a Class 15 minor land division. And so that would be part of the proposed motion tonight, is to adopt that, as well as adopting the resolution to recommend approval at the city council level for the parcel map.
Do you have any other public comments on this?
So typically, we do let the applicants go first if you want to say anything, but frankly, you guys delivered probably one of the most straightforward parcel maps I've seen, so there's not much to say on that.
I move to adopt resolution 2022-06, recommending approval of tentative parcel map number 2022-15 with conditions and approval of the Class 15 categorical exemption from SEQA. City council approval.
Okay. New business. New business.
All right, so we can kind of relax a little bit more. It's less formal, so we're going to stop the recording today because this is just going to be an open public comment. You guys are taking notes. So if you guys would like to sit with each other, you can, or you can disperse into this lovely crowd that we have here today. I do have a very short